Hey girl, what's up? In true teenage girl fashion, I'm about to play with my makeup. I thought I'd record it and give like all four of you something to watch. Thanks. I've already done skincare. Also, I saw, again, it's a TikTok, so I don't know how credible it is, but do you see how it's lighter right there? I saw a TikTok saying that was like not a good sign. I think it's a sign of dehydration, maybe. Very well could be. So hi, hi. So, hot freaking take, first off. This isn't really a hot take. This is a lukewarm take. I think that if you are spending more than $20 on a foundation, you are insane. I see all these girls swearing that this concealer, and it's mainly just foundation, that this foundation and this foundation is like the best new thing, and that it looks so good. There are several reasons that it looks so good on them. Usually the reason number one is they have beautiful clear skin with no blemishes and no texture. Two, it's on camera, so yeah, it's gonna look good on camera. You're not seeing it up close and personal. That's why I like, there's this one guy, you've probably seen him, he's kind of sassy, but he does a really good job of like honest reviews. So I actually don't wear any foundation. That sounded so annoying. I stopped wearing foundation in like middle school. I'd wear it every day because I was insane. I probably looked so bad. This little 13-year-old with a cake face. Because like honestly, if you didn't go through the foundation, brows, mascara phase and that was it, I don't want to talk to you. So the point of talking about my hot take was segueing into one of my favorite makeup brands of all time, e.l.f. Sorry, can you even see that? I just bought these two concealers. Okay, right off the bat, the only annoying thing is that the shades don't match. I don't think that they have the same shade range because this one's warmer and this one's cooler, and I'm pretty sure I have a cooler undertone. Like color theory and skin just makes me so angry because I get it for other skin, like for other people, but for myself, I just can't. Like when it comes to art and things like that, or just like makeup, it's like it's like I've never seen my face before. Like, yeah, if someone asked me like, do you look better in silver or gold? I'd be like, girl, I don't know. I just work here. I don't know why I keep looking at you like you're the mirror. I have a little mirror right here. Ew, that rhymed. Mirror right here. If there's one thing I learned from going through a very weird phase, going through a very weird phase of just constantly watching beauty tutorials, is that you need to blend, you need to blend, you need to blend. Because like I can't do makeup brushes to blend in my, that's not entirely true. I usually, especially with foundation, I can't do the cheap little foundation brushes. Yeah, but yeah, e.l.f. comes in clutch. That was the point. Sorry. These are just some concealers. I don't even remember how much they were. I think they were like maybe $7, which is kind of doing a little bit much, but I've had this one for a super long time and it hasn't run out. This is matte finish, satin finish. I don't really know what the difference between those two is. Well, obviously one's matte, but satin, girl, what are you talking about? Maybe it's just like a little creamier. Full disclosure, I do already have some eyebrow makeup on, because if I didn't have any on, you would be able to tell. Yes, I love e.l.f. Oh my gosh, speaking of e.l.f., this is literally my e.l.f. brow tool. Again, this is $3, babe. $3 that lasts a long time. A little goes a long way. I'd say it's very versatile for whatever style of, whatever style of makeup you want to do. If you do the full brows, or if you do, I don't know what that is, probably a freckle. If you do full brows, if you do whatever. One brow trend I just cannot hop onto is like the spiky brows. I feel like it just doesn't look good. I feel like it just makes the gaps in your brow way more visible, which I know. Okay, hater alert, proud hater. But like, You know what I'm never gonna buy? I'm never gonna buy the Anastasia brow ever. Because that's ridiculous. Why am I spending that much money? Like, babe, it's not 2018. Another thing that I started doing, and I learned this from watching no, I didn't learn this from watching a makeup tutorial. I think I just started doing it. Is I realized that eyeliner, or like, that doing your eyeliner with the same shade as your brow, I think it just looks really good. I think it looks really good. So what I usually do, even if I don't do a wing, I'll kind of underline, not my waterline. I'm not using this pencil for my waterline. I use it for underneath my eyes. I feel like it just makes them pop. And it makes them look like kind of droopier, like kind of like this, like a, I don't want to say like Tim Burton, but I feel like, ew, that was a really bad angle. But I feel like that's kind of a little bit what it's giving. What it's giving. Okay, next makeup item I have beef with, this. What? I bought this for Prime Day because I needed a new one. Because my old one was just no longer able to be used. Ew, what is happening with my hair? Who was letting me put buns in my hair? I was never good at buns. The Visco era of Society of Teenage Girls was a hard one for me because I could not do a messy bun for the life of me. I still can't. I still don't know how you girls do it. Probably because my hair isn't long enough. This is a torture device. This is not an eyelash curler. This is a weapon. It hurts so bad because it's little. So it's doing little sections. And it just takes forever. I'm sure it gets a quote-unquote better curl. But like, do not buy this. Again, it was like $7. Do not, like, if I could go back in time and stop myself, I would have. It would have said, save your money, buy a necklace. Save your money, go get a drink of like soda. I've had.
Sorry, I'm having trouble understanding right now. Please try a little later.
She always thinks I'm talking to her. I'm not. One thing that always makes me laugh is when people talk about how like they're scared of certain like they're scared of like certain like products or like just electronics in general. They're like, oh my gosh, they're listening to us. I feel like unless you have just super important information, you don't really need to worry about it. Cool, the government can hear an 18-year-old teenage girl talking to herself. What are they gonna do with that? They probably could do something with that. Okay, careful girl, don't be nice, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Or just like, I don't know, like I feel like the government doesn't even care that much. Put that on my tombstone. The government, literally, the government does not care. They might, who knows? Actually, I want to try curling my lower lashes. I saw some girl on TikTok do it, but I don't even put any mascara on my lower. Maybe we will. I actually remember when I was in middle school, I thought I was so annoying in middle school, full disclaimer. If you knew me in middle school, I'm sorry. If you knew me in high school, I'm sorry. If you know me now, you're welcome. These girls, they would be like, well, like, why don't you put mascara on your bottom lashes? I thought it looked so bad on them. Oh my gosh, I thought it looked so bad. Okay. Again, welcome back to you don't need expensive makeup. This is a Tarte mascara. It was gifted. Doesn't work that awesome. I'd still take my L'Oreal or e.l.f. mascara over this any day. Oh, that was not me showing you what it does. That was just me pausing. I haven't even fully applied it yet. Also, the mascara on my eyelid is quite frankly none of my business. You know what else is none of my business? Lots of things. The back of my hair, none of my business. Like what that looks like when I'm wearing a ponytail, none of my business. How my butt looks in jeans. Also none of my business. How my butt looks in general. Not my problem. She's back there, I'm up here. She's behind me. She's the last thing on my mind. What else is none of my business? Oh, my grades. No, I'm kidding. My grades in math? No, it's my business, but like me getting an 80 on my math test, that's not my business. I don't care. I passed. I passed, babe. And that's all that matters, because I am not math oriented. But, sorry if my chewing's annoying. But like, do you see what I mean? Like, this didn't do anything crazy or magical. So I just don't see the point of buying something super expensive. And like, I like, even if like you can afford it, even if like, let's say that this is like $30, like, even if you're super rich, you're really gonna sit here and tell me that you want to spend $30 on a mediocre mascara when you could be spending $30 on so many other nice things? You know, like go get like a super nice face wash or get like a cute high quality nail polish. Don't get a stupid $30 mascara that's not gonna do anything for you. I feel like I'm gonna have to apply 30 million coats of this. Okay, here we go with the bottom lashes. I haven't done this in so long. Because usually I can't stand wearing it throughout the day. Because my eyes get watery and just like, I feel like it drags my face down. And I also, usually if I do my bottom lashes, I'm not doing the full set. I'm just doing the outer lashes. Full set, full send. Because I feel like it creates like a, almost like a false eyeliner look. Do you know what I mean? I'm gonna put my glasses on so I can see what I look like. That's the other annoying thing about doing my makeup, is I don't really know what the makeup looks like until after I finish. Okay. And sometimes if I'm feeling kind of crazy, if I'm feeling kind of silly, I will take, ooh, so my brother actually got me this eyeshadow palette and he kind of cooked. My 14-year-old teenage brother, who loves not makeup, got this super cute ColourPop eyeshadow palette. Who told him? Who told him to get this? Probably my mom. Okay. Again, this is, okay, hear me now. This is not my everyday makeup look. This is me playing with my makeup. My everyday makeup look is eyebrows, mascara, and if I'm feeling it, blush. You thought I was feeling you? No. I'm feeling it today though, so that's all that matters. So mind your business. Yeah, another thing that's not my business, how I have lots of makeup products that I don't ever use. I actually feel like saying lots is a bit much. I feel like compared to some of the other girlies I know, I do not have that much. Oh, y'all, I used to have so much makeup. I used to have an obscene amount. Just chapsticks and old crusty brushes and just palettes and palettes and palettes of makeup that I wouldn't even use. I just had them. Here's the other thing. I feel like, what is that? I don't know what's going on. It's making me really angry. I don't like how that looks. I feel like it just makes my face look messy. But I do kind of like it also. That's fine. Okay, so now what we're gonna have to do, this is probably one of my more favorite parts, is doing like my face makeup. So this is a Jill Stewart blush. It was $32. Do not get it. The packaging is freaking adorable. I don't even know if that's focusing. Let's see. I don't even know. I don't know how to work this. But let's just say that $32 is not worth it for a very mediocre blush. Like, I have to put that much on and you'll just see. I'm gonna use my fingers because if I use my blush brush, then it's already gonna have the buildup of the second blush product I use. It's like, yeah, do you see how that did absolutely nothing? For whatever reason, it really sticks to my nose, but does not stick to my cheeks. Okay, I've harped on and on about how stupid expensive makeup is. And let me tell you. Sephora has these face palettes, the Micro Smooth Enchant. This is unfortunately like the lightest shade they had, so I feel like sometimes this blush can look a little intense on me, and that highlighter doesn't really match. $20. Wonderful. I used this when I like had motivation like every day for like the whole summer when I bought it. I like to mix the blush highlight and just the blush together. And I feel like it might not be picking up on camera, but I feel like this just really makes me look blushier. I'm really glad that we are in the stage of extreme blush right now. I can't wait to look back on my pictures in 20 years and just laugh because of how ridiculous we all looked. But it was like for fun, okay? It was for fun. It was to live for the hope of it all. Oh, bronzer. I'm not good at bronzer at all. I don't even think my bronzer makes a difference. Or maybe it does. See, other things that aren't any of my business. How my bronzer looks. See, I just feel like that looks ridiculous. I feel like that just doesn't do anything for me. Put my glasses on so I can tell what I'm looking at. I just feel like it looks stupid, but you can feel however you like. It's also just because I will say though, I'm glad that we've all kind of agreed that makeup does belong on the forehead, and that is the main reason I bought this. So that way I could bronze my forehead, because I feel like bronzing your forehead is very simple. I feel like the key principle is just blend it into your hairline. Blend it into your hairline. And then it looks fine. I don't put bronzer on my jawline because I think that 9 times out of 10 it looks freaking ridiculous. Why is there a dark skid mark on your chin? Sorry, I was a little aggressive. But in all seriousness, e.l.f. is definitely one of my #1 makeup brands. And it is my #3 skincare brand. Natalie, what? But the toxins and the shh. It's gonna be okay. Everything is toxic. Everything. My top 3 skincare brands are actually CeraVe, Neutrogena, e.l.f. I use CeraVe pretty much everything. I use their face wash. I use their sunscreen. I used their like night serum for a while. Right now, the reason Neutrogena is #2 is because I use their like water gel night cream. Literally my saving grace. And then e.l.f. is like for everything else. Listen, y'all, all these makeup products that influencers are claiming that you need to buy, you don't need makeup. Sorry. You don't need it. You don't need it. It is perfectly fine to want it. It is perfectly fine to always have certain makeup items on hand. Like, you will not catch me dead without any sort of pencil or like eyebrow cosmetic. Same thing with mascara. I will always have a mascara, and I will pretty much always have a blush. Because when was the last time anyone's blush ran? Holy cow. So when was the last time we ran out of blush? I've never needed to buy blush. I just see a cute blush and I buy it. Don't do that. That's not smart. Like, you don't need a bronzer. You don't need a primer. You don't. Want to prime your skin good? Moisturize. Wash your face. Wash your face. Moisturize, SPF. Boom. You're good, babe. You're good. Let's get into the main attraction. You can't see what I'm setting up, so I know that you're probably annoyed because you can't see what I'm setting up. But I'm gathering the glosses, the lip mousses, the singular lipstick I brought with me to my college dorm. Let's go. Okay, first off, NYX lip glosses. I have 3 of them. And I have beef with 2 out of the 3. But like, do you see what little difference that made? And also in person, this shows up so streaky. It's not that glossy. And like, that's my beef with this lip gloss. I feel like it is not that glossy. So the only reason I buy this lip gloss is if I'm getting a fun color like this. I wanted to give it another shot. Wanted to just try another one of these lip glosses. For $7 for a lip gloss this big, you don't. need to buy it. I don't like putting it everywhere. I just kind of like putting it on the inside of my lips. I feel like it creates this really cute effect. And just because I'm younger, I feel like it looks a little less weird. But I have a lot of red lip products. Okay, stop. This is not the cutest thing. I have this Hello Kitty glittery red lip gloss that I got from H-E-B. My only beef with this is that it's not very pigmented, and it was $11. This one is like $8. This one's like $11, $12. Get this one. This one's really red. It kind of looks ridiculous on me. Not kinda. It does. It looks ridiculous on me. And then we're not talking lip products unless we're talking about Burt's Bees, baby. The other one, I have some more hidden in my stash, my collection. These are the freaking cutest. However, I have an issue with this one. It's similar to the issue I have with this one. Just not very pigmented, streaky, just not worth it, and not very moisturizing. So for a tinted balm, don't. The reason I like this one is similar to why I like this one. Just very cute, rosy vibe. My only beef. Okay, I beef. I am beefing with the lip balm. The only hard thing is that these are very similar to tubes of paint, so the product does separate. So if you don't like squish them and mix them up, when you open it and squeeze the lip product out, you are going to get a cute little dollop of just straight up oil, which is disgusting. But again, you can't talk about Burt's Bees lip products unless you're talking about their stick tinted lip balm. This stuff goes crazy. This stuff goes hard, okay? I feel like we really can't talk about lip gloss right now without talking about these. Ignore the fact that this is literally the ugliest shade. This is literally the same color as my hair, and it looks garbage on me. The only reason I bought it is because I lost my favorite lip gloss and tried to replace the color. Tell me why I thought this color was the same as this color. Someone's not adding up. This was the first Lifter Gloss Maybelline Hyaluronic Acid one that I bought. Now this gloss is worth it for the price. This is a big thing of gloss. The applicator, flawless applicator. Wait, this is not the first one I bought. This is the newest one that I got from my mom. It's like a sheer opaque one. It's so cute. This one's okay in a really light swatch because it kind of just makes your lips like a little darker, which I feel like is cute for like a little mature lip moment. Ew, what is that? I love the packaging. I love the rectangle. I love how they like, I don't know. I really like them. So do get these. If you need a new lip gloss, or if you got a little extra something to get and you actually, again, you're like, I want to get a makeup thing. I want to get a little stupid little makeup TikTok trend. Get these. These are genuinely worth it. Don't get the stupid NYX lip glosses. I don't like them. I'm sorry. I feel like the formula is not good. Now my favorite lip gloss. I feel like everyone's like favorite makeup product is like the random one that they got for dirt cheap at some random store. This was, I got this from Sephora for $3 when they were having their, you know how during the holidays, sometimes, no, not Sephora, I'm sorry, Ulta. Like cosmetic stores, they'll have like their little like stocking stuffers. Yeah, this was one of them. I think it was like 3 things for $1. Of course, that would not fly now. It'd be like 3 things for $5 because it's stupid and we're annoying. I lost this gloss and it was the end for me. It was over. It was done. But I found it. It's stuck in my car. I love it so much. I use it all the time. It is the most beautiful, like caramel, glittery, whatever weird TikTok name we're calling things now. I hate that trend right now. I hate like the buttermilk blueberry nails with golden cinnamon swirl crunchy apple mist hair with cherry pink bubblegum blush. Like, can we stop? Like, please. But this is just, oh, like, look at that. Oh, ew, my gum just made the grossest noise. Like, oh, gross. Like, come look at this. Hey, what? Oh. I got it on the side. That was embarrassing. But like, look at this. It is so glossy. It lasts forever. It's so hydrating. I don't think they sell it anymore, which really makes me upset because what am I supposed to do when I run out of this? And they also had the cutest other one that was like a pink and white swirl. This was originally swirly. It was like a gold and a brown, which is kind of how we got this shade. Like, but like I couldn't tell you much about it. The tube doesn't say much except for Sweet and Shimmer Lip Gloss. $3. Cutest little, like, okay. Look at the size comparison here. $7, $3. I love the tubes. I love tube lip glosses so much more than these. So I need to stop buying these types of lip glosses. Everything I say just contradicts myself. Moving on. Okay, next question. Natalie, why are you... Next topic. Natalie, what are you doing? Why are you making videos? Answer, I don't know. I'm beefing with the whole concept of like wellness and self-love and self-growth right now, because why do I always have to be doing something that benefits me always, like that like benefits me physically? That's my problem. I feel like right now that like self-care and like wellness is becoming less and less about being well, and it's more and more about like looking well. I think it is so not about being well anymore. I feel like it's just, how many stupid things can I buy? And this is coming from a person who buys stupid things. Okay? Why do you think I have 30 million lip glosses? Because I black out in the cosmetics aisle of any store. And then I wake up and boom, I just bought a lip gloss shade that I already have 3 of. Why do you think I have so many reds? Because I see the red, I buy the red. I wear the red. I realize I already have the red. I have unfollowed so many of these like real vulnerable influencers because I know that they're not being real or vulnerable. Maybe in the beginning it was, but to a certain extent, it starts becoming your job, so it's not as authentic. Okay? So like literally the second I see a girl post the stupid my body post versus my body unpost, I'm unfollowing. That's so stupid. Okay, cool. How is this supposed to make me feel better about myself? I feel like we just need to take the whole wellness movement and throw it away and start over. Because it's so obsessed with how our bodies look now. It's no longer about feeling good and happy. It's about, my body doesn't look perfect all the time, and that's okay, duh. Duh. Oh my gosh, your body doesn't, okay, duh, girl. No, huh? Like, why do we have to disclaim now that our bodies don't look perfect all the time and that's okay? Cool, that's just called living. Like, we have reached a level of delusion where we feel like saying, hey, bodies don't look perfect all the time is some form of self-love. No, that's called common sense. Like, self-love does not have to be buying things. It doesn't have to be these stupid mantras that you see in the mirror. Also, you don't have to love your body every moment of every second of every day of every hour, because that is almost borderline narcissism. Okay? Especially with like what self-love means right now. You don't have to love yourself every minute, and you can say I'm wrong and you can say that I'm rude for calling all these girls narcissists. I don't think they're doing it on purpose, but I feel like that's what it's becoming. I feel like it's becoming accidental narcissism. You don't have to love yourself every day. You don't. No one expects you to. I don't think it's super normal to wake up every morning and be like, I just think I look so good and happy and cool. Like, do you know how like exhausting that would have to be to constantly have to tell yourself, you have to love yourself. Oh, you don't feel like you look good today? Go talk to yourself in the mirror until you feel good about yourself. Like, ugh. I feel like that's almost more exhausting. I feel like constantly trying to maintain a state of mind where you love yourself, or like constantly maintaining a state of wellness, is more exhausting than, and more physically and mentally demanding than just letting yourself think, dang, I don't look cute in this sweatshirt. You know? I feel like the real self-love begins when you realize, oh, I don't look good in this and that's fine, because who cares? And you don't need, like, Do you know how many times I've tried to convince myself that if I follow certain female influencers who preach self-love that I'll love myself more? That's not how it works. Because eventually these accounts get famous enough to when they start having to doing brand deals and they start going on these trips, and it becomes less and less authentic. I just have a hard time believing that anyone is authentic on social media ever. Like, the key to self-love is just like being grateful, which for whatever reason, I feel like we are seeing a rapid decline in gratefulness and an increase in wanting more things. Like, you don't need to be like, what am I trying to say? I'm glitching. My system's rebooting, okay? What am I trying to say? Oh, also all those influencers who respond to the what workouts do you, what exercises do you do to help build X muscle, build whatever rando muscle they're talking about. They're lying, by the way. I'm really not trying to sound like I'm the queen of the world and I know everything. But do you really think that these girls who are laying on their backs and then lifting their hips, do you think that's how they got their cute little booties? No. That's not how it works. Also, everybody is different. So, yeah. So just be grateful, I feel like if you want to start maybe changing, building more muscle or becoming leaner, first you just have to be able to be grateful for the body that you have. I feel like a lot of this self-love isn't going to happen if you're not already grateful for what you have. So, hate to be the bearer of bad news. If you hate yourself and you're not grateful for anything, you're probably not going to be able to love yourself. And you don't need to love yourself all the time. I hate this idea that in order to love someone else, you have to love yourself. That's not how it works. It's not how life works. Because again, it promotes this idea you have to just constantly be so happy with yourself every moment of every hour of every day. No, you're allowed to be disappointed in something you did. You're allowed to be like, I didn't like that. I didn't like the results that I got from this thing that I did. That's fine. That's not self-hate. Why don't we just start self-neutrality? Self-neutral. I'm not constantly thinking about how I can improve myself. Again, I just feel like it goes back to this weird, narcissistic whatever. We're all so obsessed with bettering ourselves that we're not focusing on helping other people. I feel like we don't see that anymore. I feel like we don't see anyone helping each other anymore. I feel like we're also caught up in our little worlds of, how to get longer eyelashes in a week, how to get silkier hair, DIY face masks to minimize pores, all these stupid little things that don't matter. When you die, people aren't going to remember how good your nose was. Okay? When you die, people aren't going to be like, she had a great body. That's weird. That's weird. And I hate that that's kind of where we're at right now, where everyone's obsessed with just having the perfect body. It's because guess what? In 20 years, the perfect body is going to change. Okay? Let's not all pretend like we don't see the Kardashians' bodies constantly evolving. They're constantly getting stuff removed and implanted and taken out and put back in. Okay? So guys, just to conclude, you're fine with where you are right now. Are you alive? Good. Is there water in your body? If you haven't had water, go drink some. But if you've had water today, good job. Good. Don't stress about if you've had raw water today, cool. You don't need to go buy liquid IV. You don't need to get fancy drinks or fancy little packets to add to your water to make you more hydrated. You drank water, good job. Did you move today? Cool. Good job. Did you go for a little walk? Did you get out of bed? Cool. Oh, you haven't gotten out of bed? Okay, maybe get out of bed. Cool. But you don't need you need to take care of yourself, but do it in your own way. Don't follow some stupid little girl. That sounds rude. These girls are not stupid. The idea that you need to perfectly follow someone else's routine to be happy is stupid. Do your own routine. Don't watch any of those videos. You figure it out. Pray about it. Pray. Pray. Conclusion, pray. Do it. If you're religious and you haven't prayed today, pray today. If you haven't read a book in a while, read a book. There are very simple things. Like, there are very simple things that you can be doing better yourself. You don't need to buy stupid things. And also, being in a constant state of wanting to do better yourself is exhausting. Oh, you had a lazy day today? That's fine. Oh, you didn't move your body today? Cool. You have tomorrow, and the day after that, 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 and the rest of eternity. Oh, you didn't have a vegetable today? Cool. Most people can't afford vegetables. The fact that you ate today is awesome. Like, you know what I mean? Like, give yourself grace. You need to constantly be loving yourself. Oh, you don't love yourself right now? That's fine. You literally have the rest of your life to figure that out. No one's gonna, in your obituary, it's not gonna say, she really loved herself. Cool. Do you want a cookie? Like, no one's gonna be like, snaps, girl. You love yourself. Make other people feel loved. That's the cool thing. Obviously, yeah, appreciate your body and appreciate yourself. What am I talking about? On your obituary, it's not going to be like, she really loved herself and she jade rolled her face every day. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I do it. It feels nice. But I don't do it because I want to look snatched. I do it because it feels good. And it makes me feel more relaxed. I sound like such a hater. But do y'all get what I'm saying? Like, this cannot be good for our mental health to be constantly trying to improve ourselves. Just be. What did you do today? Cool. Good job. What'd you eat? Cool. You didn't eat? Eat tomorrow. You don't feel like eating? Your stomach hurts? Just be.